my algebra class, I like to refer to functions as machines, meaning a number goes in, the machine or the function changes that number into a different number and spits that number out. We deal with functions every day in the real world, like dishwashers and toasters. Bread goes into a toaster, the toaster changes it into toast. Dirty dishes go into a dishwasher, the dishwasher changes them into clean dishes. In any case, the input goes in, the machine changes it, and the output comes out. Just like you wouldn't put bread into a dishwasher and you wouldn't put dishes into a toaster, you're only allowed to put certain numbers into certain functions. The domain is the set of all numbers that you're allowed to plug into a function. Now, I've narrowed the domain just to make an example for this, but you're allowed to plug in more than just these three numbers to this function. But for some functions, you're not allowed to plug in just any number. Now, we can plug in 6 to this function. That would be our input. Our input, or our x value. You'll also hear it being referred to as the independent variable. The 6 travels on this conveyor belt into the function, replaces the x value. The function simplifies or changes the 6 minus 5 into an output of 1. The 1 becomes the y value, or the dependent variable. Now, the set of all numbers that come out of your function machine goes into the range. And we can build our range by plugging in all of the numbers from our domain. So instead, if I wanted to plug in 5, well, the 5 will travel through the function. It will replace the x. 5 minus 5 equals 0. And then we see 0 is part of our range. And that's how a function works.